What if everything you knew about warfare was wrong? What if history books deliberately omitted the crucial roles African women played as not just supporters, but as leaders, strategists, and fierce warriors in their own right? We are about to unearth the extraordinary stories of queens, commanders, and freedom fighters whose legacies have been deliberately obscured, lost in the shadows of time. Prepare to meet the Agojie, the so-called Dahomey Amazons. This formidable force emerged from the kingdom of Dahomey, in present-day Benin, their origins stretching back as far as the 17th century. Some say their roots can be traced back to elephant hunters under King Hugbaja. Yet, a compelling origin story points to Queen Hambi, who supposedly ruled after her twin brother Okabo's death in the early 1700s. The Agojie became more than just a royal guard. They evolved into a standing military institution, a force to be reckoned with. Known also as the Mino, they were royal bodyguards, palace guards, shock troops, and combat soldiers. They trained rigorously, often from a young age, embracing a warrior identity that separated them from the general population. Forget ceremonial roles. These women were frontline combat troops, deployed in major conflicts, most notably the First and Second Franco-Dahomean Wars. European observers often marveled at their discipline, their fearlessness, and their sophisticated close-order tactics. Sedong Hongbe stands as a prominent figure, reportedly leading around 6,000 women against the Egba at Abeokuta in 1851. She became synonymous with Dahomey's resistance against the French in the 1890s. While often dubbed Amazons by Europeans, let's remember their true names, Agojie and Mino. They represent not only a powerful fighting force, but also the complexities of Dahomey's history. The kingdom, while producing these legendary warriors, was also deeply entwined in the Atlantic slave system. Next, we journey to Angola, to meet Queen Nzinga Mand of Nongo and Matamba. Born around 1583, Nzinga dedicated her life to resisting Portuguese expansion, slave raiding, and colonial domination. For nearly 40 years, she waged a relentless campaign, employing both diplomacy and warfare. She forged alliances, even with the Dutch, becoming a pivotal figure in Africa's anti-colonial struggle. Nzinga brilliantly used alliances, negotiation, baptism, court ceremony, and military strategy to her advantage. She shrewdly adopted political titles and court practices to bolster her legitimacy, proving herself to be not just a warrior, but a cunning stateswoman. Now, let's travel to present-day Ghana, to the Ashanti Empire, and meet Ya Asantewaa, the Queen Mother of Ejisu. Born around 1840, she rose to prominence during the War of the Golden Stool in 1900. When the British sought to seize the Golden Stool, the sacred symbol of Ashanti sovereignty, Ya Asantewaa stepped forward to lead the resistance. She led Asante forces in a siege of Kumasi for 3 long months, displaying her unwavering resolve. Though ultimately exiled to the Seychelles with 15 advisors, her legacy as a symbol of anti-colonial resistance endures. The Golden Stool represented far more than just an object, it embodied the spiritual and political unity of the Ashanti nation. The British demand was perceived as an existential threat, igniting Ya Asantewaa's fierce determination. Moving further north, we encounter Amina of Zazzau, also known as Amina of Zoria, in present-day northern Nigeria. Her reign, traditionally placed between 1533 and 1610, marks her as a warrior queen and an expansionist military leader of the Hausa city-state. Amina is often credited with expanding Zazzau's territory through military campaigns. Legend has it that she commanded a personal guard of female warriors and elite cavalry, solidifying her image as a formidable military leader. Finally, we travel to Ethiopia to meet Empress Taytu Betul, born in 1851. She was not only an empress but a vital political actor and a presence on the battlefield. at the Battle of Agojie in 1896, where Ethiopia decisively defeated Italy, Taytu played a crucial role, actively supporting mobilization and demonstrating her political leadership. Taytu Betul stands as a potent symbol of Ethiopian sovereignty and resistance to colonialism. These are just a few of the countless African women who defied expectations and left their mark on history. Their stories, often passed down through oral tradition, challenge the pervasive myth of exclusively male African warfare. They demonstrate that African states recognized women as vital military actors, not just as support staff. Women like these were frontline soldiers and commanders, integral to sophisticated military systems. The Agojie, for example, were part of a structured standing army, while Asantewaa spearheaded organized mobilization and strategic siege warfare. Queen Nzinga's decades-long resistance showcases advanced statecraft, diplomacy, and military adaptation. These women profoundly reshaped colonial encounters, delaying, disrupting, and complicating European expansion. Nzinga slowed Portuguese control in Angola, Asantewaa spearheaded a major anti-British uprising, and the Agojie played a key role in the Franco-Dahamian Wars. Today, these women continue to inspire, serving as enduring political symbols. Asantewaa represents anti-colonial courage and female leadership in modern Ghana, while Nzinga is central to Angola's national memory and resistance identity. In Benin, the Agojie are a source of national heritage and cultural pride. These women warriors are a powerful reminder that history is not a fixed narrative, but a tapestry woven with diverse voices, experiences, and acts of courage. By unearthing their stories, we can begin to paint a more complete and accurate picture of Africa's rich and complex past. Their legacies are a testament to the strength, resilience, and leadership of African women.